All right, everybody. Welcome to episode number 18, Skeptalk Live. Thanks for joining us. Today, the cast is going to be a little bit different, and we may have a couple more technical issues, but we managed to overcome a heap of them. Today, as always, I've got Jason with me. Shayna couldn't make it today. She allowed a professional to insert tools into her mouth. So...
That got way dirtier than... That's awesome.
Orange Dragon, thank you very much for joining us again. What's up? And so taking Shayna's place today is Ryan. Ryan's
Hello.
a good friend of Jason's here. I just met him today.
Oh, we've met before.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we played Airsoft.
Oh,
Out in
yes.
Otay. Couple
That's
times.
right. Correct. Yeah. Well, I honestly need to be near somebody to recognize, when I was running around and angry and I got my shit kicked
Dealing
in
with
and
all of the problems that come with
Yeah,
Airsoft.
I got all my shit
I
kicked
think you were in that
so-
big. You were in that like big suit and were like, I don't know, the Hulk or something.
They
if I
made me
recall,
play Juggernaut in order. So basically,
Juggernaut,
I
that's
just
what it
got
was.
the shit
Nice.
shot out of me for like an hour and a
Yep.
half.
I was one of those people just shooting at you for the hell of it.
If anybody ever says, "Hey, play Juggernaut for us," just tell them to go suck a dick. Like,
Yeah, right,
it's totally
go
not worth
fuck
it.
yourself.
So it's after Christmas. Jason, what did you do for Christmas?
I hung out with my girlfriend's fam. That includes Shayna. So we all had a nice, and still Quinn. We all had a nice Christmas morning. And then I wasn't feeling too well. I went home and I slept for like 5 fucking hours. It was awesome.
Sounds like a good use of the day.
Yeah.
Ryan, how about
What
yourself?
did you?
Went and visited the girlfriend's family, her dad and her grandparents, and it was good. I drove like for 8 hours through freezing rain and snow through Portland and Washington.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
bad.
The weather was starting to get pretty bad up there.
Oh, it was literally freezing rain, and it went from like normal traffic to 5-10 miles an hour, and cars sliding off the road and stuff like in about an hour.
So
Like, over an hour, it got real bad.
I'd like to point out to Dragon's Daughter, I totally can post that pic. I have that. I saved it.
Oh shit.
Anyway, so my Christmas started about 3 days ago, before Christmas, right? I was doing a mission, right? So some buddies of mine mentioned that they found this place that's like a children's home in Mount Angel, right? Mount Angel, Oregon. It's like a children's like rescue center or whatever. And the kids like said that they wanted Nerf guns this year. And I was all like, shit,
perfect.
son, I've got like 100, like, for people who don't know me, I have hundreds of Nerf guns. Like,
Yep.
just lying around in piles. So I gathered...
Literally a barn full of them.
Right. So I grabbed a bunch of
It's
them,
not a...
and I was taking them down to go give these kids some Nerf guns, right? Like, my finances tank real bad, like, right before I'm about to get ready to go. Somebody else, like, comes and gives me gas. So I managed to get there, so I drive for 5.5 hours to go give some little kids some fucking Nerf guns. I'm still waiting for that lady to send me pictures of the kids with the Nerf guns, but they're supposed to have their big Nerf fight, like, yesterday. So we'll find out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
So...
was the best. That and Super Soakers.
Yeah. So I drove for like 5 hours, the 2.5 there, 2.5 back, and then got to my brother's family's Christmas because like he's got like a new normie ass girlfriend.
What
Like,
the fuck does that mean?
dude, all
A norm.
their family is like, okay, so like they have a house where there's absolutely like no feel that someone lives there because it's vacuumed 12 to 13 times a day, right?
Oh, gotcha.
And
That's normal? That sounds like a germaphobe.
well,
I'd say.
I mean, like, somehow the woman who lives there is magical and can keep her house clean all day, right? You know? So one of those type of things where everything feels just way too unnaturally clean, and like I feel real bad. Okay, so I've been driving for 5 hours, so I gotta take a shit right when I get there. I hold it through dinner, right? Because I'm gonna be all like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna shit at home, and it did not work out that way. It became time to shit right after dinner, right before pie. So I went to go use their restroom.
Told us your shit story?
Yes, this is an important Christmas fucking tale. So,
Father shit.
Right, go to the restroom to go take a dump, and I get in there and I feel real bad for what I'm about to do. You know, like, forgive me for I am about to sin. Right, you know, and like this place is super clean. So I take a shit and I'm like, I'll just handle this. I'll just flush it like 3-4 times while I'm, you know, going, so that I don't like smell the place up or whatever.
Yeah.
But of course, because this place is so clean, shit smear down the back of the fucking toilet, of course, right?
Damn.
Because it's like, I mean, I don't know. There's not enough water in the toilet to be normal or whatever. Or my fucking, I'm a gross fat dude or whatever. Anyway, so I'm like,
it just happened to be the time that it happened.
Where's the toilet brush?
Did it like, I don't know, the log get stuck sideways and spin a few times?
Yeah, I'm having to assume, right? Like, because it's fucking just fucked, right? I'm just like, well, this sucks, right? It's in the bowl. Normally, if this was like a, you know, like a public restroom or something, I just leave, right? But I'm all like,
right.
everyone's gonna blame the fat bearded dude, right? Everybody. Yeah. So I'm like, I gotta take care of this. So I'm looking for a fucking toilet brush. And so I'm going through all of the drawers and everything, trying to find where the fuck they're hiding their toilet brush, because this place cannot be this clean if a toilet brush does not exist, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere in sight. But there are...
Fuck. Is she one of those people that, like, hide them when guests are over?
I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Because we'll find out later in the story that there's an adventure to get to the fucking plunger and the fucking...
Jesus.
Wait, the plunger's not in the...
Fuck no.
No. Why would any...
Why?
Because they're not normal.
That is an important tool.
Right.
Yeah.
For covering one's atrocities.
So... I pull out my fucking, like, I got like my key, right, the longest key on my keychain, and I put toilet paper on it, and I'm like, like trying to fucking clean the shit smear off of the toilet, so I can just get out of here and be done with it. Wash my hands super thoroughly, and go flush the toilet one more time. No way. It's fucking clogged, right? So it starts to fill up real bad, and I'm like, oh, fuck, no!
Oh, shit. So that's like when the panic sets in.
So I'm looking for the plunger, but I've already scoured this bathroom, and I know there's no plunger in here. So
Fuck.
I stood up and was like, you know what? I'm going to have to handle this like a man. So I walked into the front room, and I walk up to my brother's girlfriend, right, who is the daughter of the woman who owns this home. And I'm like, we're going to have an adult conversation. I have destroyed your bathroom. You do not have a plunger in the bathroom. We are both in the wrong here. So she takes me on an adventure to the garage, which is literally the farthest point from the bathroom in the house. Like, you have to travel through the hallway, past all the bedrooms, through the main room, past the kitchen, to the fucking garage, which is, you know, just a place where you should apparently keep all of your fucking bathroom supplies.
Yeah, that's fucking so dumb.
And then she digs for a while and finds the fucking plunger and hands it to me, right?
Doesn't even make sense.
She tells me that her daughter clogs the toilet every, like, week. So I'm all like, then why is it in the fucking...
Yeah.
Anyway, so then she hands it to me in the garage and then takes off herself to go do something else. I'm like, oh, great. I get to carry the fucking shame stick through the house where there's like 20 other people I've never seen before, right?
Fuck.
So...
And it's like Christmas dinner.
Am I sure I'm not making it? Yeah, I'm sure I'm not making this up. I mean,
Yeah,
the smell was terrible. Like there was like I'm walking through the house and there's a bunch of people in the fucking room, right? And then the only other guy in the house, right? So my dad is here, my mom and my dad have come, and then there's this dude who's like just a friend of they're like the boyfriend of the friend of everybody else, right? Boyfriend of one of the family friends of whoever these people are, right? And then there's like 19 women. Lot of them are girls, right? Like a lot of all there was like 10-year-olds or whatever running around, but they're all like little girls.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through the house with a fucking huge plunger over my shoulder, and I'm just all like, look at the one guy, and he looked at me and he's like, how could you be walking through without hiding that? And so I gave him the nod, like, sup, right? And
yeah.
Then I went and I fucking plunged real quick and then left.
Just leave.
I got the fuck out of there, dude. I was like, Mom, Dad, I gotta go. Shit's come down. I gotta go. Shit happens.
Bye. Sorry about your toilet.
I actually live posted all of this stuff on Facebook as it was going down.
I did see your 2 posts.
Like
I was really happy when you followed up.
Yeah, I was putting it like right after it clogged. I was like, well, went as exactly as I fucking knew it would, as shittily as possible. The first post was, I'm about to poop in a stranger's house. Yeah, so.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Actually.
It was hilarious.
Then my computer was destroyed and all of the podcast information was lost, but I managed to recover some of it, and here we are.
Hallelujah.
How is chat? How was your guys' Christmas?
Yeah.
Orange, thanks for dropping by, man. Excellent to see you.
And Udo, you did nothing wrong. It was that entire house is in the wrong.
Right. Yeah, I could have just fixed the problems and disappeared. Like, no one would have known anything. They just would have been all like, well, that guy's fat and it smells bad, but I should expect this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But instead, they had to deal with it. And then I had, the bathroom door was open for much longer than it would have normally been because I went in and out a couple of times, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, that's their bad. I don't understand why they put it, all the way through the fucking house into the garage. That's like when you're trying to find the bathroom and you're, blackout drunk. They're like, yeah, you gotta go out in the backyard and then, down into the fucking cellar. It's like, what?
Maybe
put it in the fucking goddamn bathroom. What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the last time they needed it was in the garage. Like, someone just took a shit down the drain or something.
That fucking clogged up the garage real bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to move into a little bit of the news for today, but there's a couple of things that we need to address first. As always, this is a podcast that bases itself on fair use, and everything that we're about to do is transformative in nature. But I would like to point out that we were copyright strike again on YouTube, right? Not a strike, but a copyright notice. Some of our stuff has been copywritten, right? And you'll never fucking guess who the fuck did it. It's that goddamn Monster Cat, dude.
Fuck you, Monster Cat!
So we got copyright strike twice in the same video from Monster Cat because during our break we streamed Monster Cat's music on Twitch, which is supposed to be okay to do, right? And then we exported it to YouTube, and then at that point we got flagged to fucking back.
Was it less than 10 seconds?
No, it was just we straight played it for 6 minutes.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of Monster Cat is you're supposed to be able to do that.
Right, exactly. That's the point of them giving you the license to do it. And inviting the bot into your channel and having the bot do stuff. So the bot, I have banned the fuck out of the bot. And if we see the bot again, I'm fucking suing.
Yeah. Fuck those sons of bitches, dude. I want to fucking troll the shit out of them and post this on Reddit. How do you come out with a fucking product that you want people to use on their Twitch streams, but then as soon as they put it to YouTube, gets them flagged and taken down?
Well,
Fuck you
not
and your
taken
shitty
down.
product.
Yeah.
They monetized our video.
Oh yeah, exactly. But that means we can't.
That's what they
monetize.
want.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like that's part of the plan.
Yeah, death to Monster Cat.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you on that one.
Armin Damara, thank you very much for joining us. But yeah,
Sup Zod, sup X-Flight.
our first news story today
Inside job.
is
Sorry.
I've called taxi because a man in Copenhagen is going to be facing a custodial sentence after making a huge mistake by so he got into this car in Copenhagen, right? It's a police vehicle, right? He thought it was a taxi. That's not a terribly illegal thing, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that he was carrying 1,000 marijuana joints was
What?
1,000 joints as he
That's
got
so
into
insane.
a fucking cop car because he thought it was a fucking taxi.
Is he from there? I missed that part.
The man who is in Copenhagen's alternative enclave of Christiania got into a police car after mistaking it for a taxi. He was searched by the police, who found 1,000 joints. Last night, the cannabis dealer who wanted to get a quick home. Let's see. I gotta see if they have any info on who he is. There's no info on who he is.
Okay, going off this, my assumption is that he's from Copenhagen and he was just high as fuck.
Super duper high.
Just like, oh, this is a fucking cab. Perfect.
This is why you don't smoke your own supply.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
If you have 1,000 joints on you, I don't know about you guys, but I would be as careful and sober
Right.
as possible.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Think about the last time you had a joint on you. Now think about how many
10 minutes ago.
10 of those would be.
Okay, for you, yeah.
And then think about
Yeah,
how
for
many
me, it's like
100 of
15
those
years
would
ago.
be. And then think about how big 1,000 joints would be. That dude was literally carrying a Santa sack full of joints.
So, like a joint, let's say it's got a gram in it, right?
Right.
I'm doing the math. How many ounces is this?
A Santa sack full of joints.
Right.
That's fucking amazing.
So this guy has like 17 pounds
Right.
of marijuana on him, assuming
2 pounds.
these are gram-sized joints.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. So this dude went
That's a
fucking
lot.
hard. Went super hard.
Yeah. At least he's in Copenhagen. I don't think it's that illegal there, right?
Well, they keep
I'm hoping you
referring
increase
to
our
him
follower
as
count.
a drug dealer.
Yeah, I
It's a
mean,
kitty.
we would do that here, right?
Right.
If you have 1,000 joints, I think it's safe to say you're a drug dealer. Like, nobody else has 1,000 joints.
Right. Like, what do you need 1,000 joints
except
for?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Unless you're like on your way to a fucking rave, then I'm like, okay, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you're still a drug
Oh,
dealer.
that would make sense.
You're
That's probably-
just-
what was it?
Yeah, he's just about to go make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Or he's coming away from the rave, and that's like what he didn't sell.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
What
next
time did
story.
We need
happened.
more sensible
Yeah.
dealers like Riot. Right? It's fucking businessmen up in this shit.
All right, here's our next story. What do these objects all have in common?
They are all things that you should not stick up your ass, but
Close.
people still do.
Very close. Very close. Did you read the article?
No idea what you're talking about.
If your answer was, these are all items on the list of stuff removed from people's butts in 2017.
Oh, man.
That's amazing. Is that a full shower curtain? What the fuck?
Well, that's a good question. Like, is it just the end of that curtain rod? Now, like the golf ball and the
Yeah.
alcohol, I can believe. That's just a good,
Yeah.
wholesome
Right.
fun right there.
That's as good.
The screwdriver, I'm a little confused about.
Yeah.
Like, either way, that's going to be unpleasant to remove.
Plastic cutlery, I mean, what's going on? What are we?
All right.
Was he doing this in the back of a Walmart? Come on.
The compiled list for the year 2017 as always, sorted by orifice. Ear. Bobby.
Sorted by orifice.
Oh wait,
You're
so
like
screwdriver
data
is
mining
here?
this.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
no, this is-
I can buy that.
This is all stuff that this is I've got all of the lists. So from,
Fuck yes.
right from the ear, bobby pin, which makes sense. Somebody trying to clean out their ears and just derping or something. I don't know.
They're just fucking stupid.
Small red toy. I don't know what that
That's
is,
pretty
but
cool.
right.
Okay.
What the entry here is was running with stick in ear, fell striking wall.
Fuck.
Bread. Battery.
Bread.
Yeah.
Why? Like, God damn it, kids.
Fell
That had to
asleep
be a
with
joke.
pencil poked in right ear, pencil lead in ear canal.
Oh,
What?
Yep.
fuck.
Broom straw.
Yeah.
Slim metal rod. Stuffed.
An ear?
Yeah.
Oh, these are horrible.
I've used a key to like,
Yeah.
you got earwax and you just want to get it out. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
just got to use what's available there.
Stuffed paper towel in ears to act as earplugs because roommate was snoring, unable to get out of ear.
Oh, Jesus, that would fucking suck.
Putty. A bean. Gasoline in left ear while changing fuel filter. I've had shit like that, dude. Change the fuel filter and then the whole thing just
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Stem of plastic
Or
flower.
like, oil filters and shit.
Right. Rainwater. 2 stickers stuck together. Googly eye.
The 2 stickers stuck together is pretty specific.
Whoa, googly eye in his
how
right
does that
ear
work?
and another through nose. So actually, same person had googly fucking eyes, sucking ear and
Jesus.
nose. All right, nose items: candy wrapper, fuzzy arts and crafts ball. Oops, I went too far.
Fucking garbage. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Fuzzy arts
Wait.
and crafts ball, shoved plastic toy up both nostrils, gum. Pink balloon, wad of hair that's in the nose. It's fucking real bad. Holding up a box of
A one entire Bitcoin.
Yes.
holding a box of juicy juice and the straw went up nostril. Heart-shaped necklace pendant. Playing with a dime above head and looked up with coin falling into nose.
No. That did not fucking happen. I'm
That
sorry.
guy straight put a dime in his nose.
That did not fucking happen.
The stories are the best thing here. Like,
Yeah,
knowing like
exactly.
how it happened.
I couldn't find my curtain collection, but I was running around my house naked looking for them, trying to put them up. Sat down. Unfortunately, the entire curtain got shoved up my asshole.
Exactly. Stuck hairpin into nostril trying to clear blood clot from nosebleed.
What?
Fish tank gravel, fishing lure, baby bottle nipple, 1 magnet in each nostril. Okay, that sucks, dude. Fucking magnets.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
All right, so I've got like throat. We're gonna skip down to butt. I'm pretty sure. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I've got a list for fucking penis. Do we want a list of stuff stuck in the
Oh,
penis?
I
Oh,
don't know.
no,
This
no,
sounds
this-
fucking horrible.
All right,
dude.
we'll
This
skip
is
down.
gonna be no, it's gonna be the best one. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
All
Like,
right.
This is the one that's gonna be the most unique, right?
The guess
Yeah.
is always right.
So a little screw is the first one.
Ow.
Somebody had a little
This
screw.
already sucks.
Yeah.
Then
Why? What the fuck?
What?
When would that ever become useful for you?
number 2 is a sharp toy.
A sharp toy.
Yeah. Number
What
3
toy
is
is not sharp when it goes up the pee hole?
3
That's
is
what I want to know.
4-inch long metal sex toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounding's a thing.
Wait, can we stop there?
Yeah.
There's no fucking sex toy that goes up the pee hole.
Yeah, no, sounding is a thing.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
It's a thing.
What? That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. Some
They
people just
torture
stick stuff.
themselves?
They stick stuff down there, and it's a sex thing. It's,
Yep.
You know, I don't do it. Not my thing. But
Okay.
you know, I'm not
So
gonna judge.
do they get pleasure out of this and shit?
I guess.
There's
I
not
don't
too
know
many.
how, but
Hey Jason,
Why
don't
don't you use pass a kidney stone? I don't get it. Like,
Don't-
just be like old fashioned.
Don't yuck somebody's yum, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Whatever floats their
I
boat.
fucking won't even Google that shit. Maybe. So
All right.
I will never yuck anybody's yum.
All right.
I mean, like, there's people that enjoy people stepping on their balls.
Oh, I
Like,
see.
I mean, like,
yeah.
this isn't that far from that.
So, piece of a domino. I don't know how, but yeah.
I know. What?
Yeah,
A
piece
piece.
of domino. Plastic spoon.
Pizza?
Piece of plastic
Plastic
shampoo
spoon.
bottle. Yeah.
Dude, what? Did your fucking dick explode?
There's two
How big
organisms.
is your pee hole? That sounds terrifying.
This is giving me a headache.
Put
Yeah.
put paper
Oh.
clip through urethra and punctured through the shaft of penis. And coaxial cable.
Oh.
Coaxial
Yeah,
cable.
that's the best one so far.
He's like, I heard this is how you get HBO.
Oops.
No, he was like trying to work, like he was installing a cable installation or something. Like like Comcast guy, you know, I don't know. I don't have a good-
True.
So the butt
He
Just
list,
slipped and
Using it
fell.
naked.
I mean,
the butt list
yeah.
is for sure the
Comcast guy
longest.
was there helping him naked.
The butt list is for sure the longest. So we've got golf ball, peanut butter jar, spray bottle.
Wait, like the peanut butter jar confuses me because that's
Spray
like
bottle.
they're big.
Right, dude. I mean, I've seen some shit on the internet, so I'm not even worried about that
Okay.
bottle.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
like,
fair.
stuck a toy up his rectum because he thought he was constipated.
No, you
Okay.
didn't.
Toothbrush holder, floss container, mouthwash.
What are
bottle.
you doing? This is not how you brush your teeth.
I was gonna say it's
It's
his,
like
it's his fucking carry-on travel bag. Basically,
Yeah.
I don't have the
This is-
bag. Boop, boop, boop.
everything in the medicine cabinet. Like
This is
next,
why
you're,
you-
next you're gonna tell
Yeah.
me it's like a shaving cream bottle, like a Gillette like shaving cream.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
that, and then they stuck an electric shaver up their ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
Small,
This is why
Going
you
through the
don't
cabinet.
fuck with the mafia, people.
right?
They will stick this shit up your ass.
Small wooden knickknack. Screwdriver.
Alright.
Plastic fork. Toy missile. I mean, plastic vibrating
This is funny.
dildo cannot turn off. So apparently that.
that's the least weird
Oh,
thing that
that's-
you've said so
yeah.
far.
Exactly. It's just hilarious because you know wherever they went, they were like,
Attempted to dislodge a dildo from his anus using a letter opener. Cigar tube to relieve hemorrhoids.
Wait, did they lose the letter opener too?
I'm assuming that that's part of what needed to be removed. Feeling lonely, used mascara container in plastic bag, put in rectum.
Wait, repeat that.
Feeling lonely, used a mascara container in plastic bag, put in rectum.
Okay,
Tin cup,
that's weird.
hairbrush. Was drinking with friends and got to experimenting. Air freshener container stuck in anus.
That just
God
happens.
damn it. Cat food can. Where did I get this list? So there's a guy who data mines this stuff and he posted it online. When I
You
do the
did data mine it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
when I
Where do you data mine this? Is there like a feed by doctors? Like,
I'll actually
just
get
to like, oh, gotta post this on Twitter.
I'm gonna put this in the chat now.
yeah,
Gri-
please do. I wanna
Grizzly, you joined
see.
at exactly the right time. I'm about to link something. Make sure you click on it.
It's pretty amazing.
There's the link of where I got this list from. Then let's see. A bag of oral tobacco. Water bottle in rectum does this to reduce anxiety. 3 AA batteries, 2 AAA batteries, a D battery, and patient said I have a coin in my ass from a month ago.
You know what's missing from this?
What's that?
A gold watch.
Yeah.
True. So it looks like it's from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission's database, and he essentially just mined it for all the ER visits.
Right.
Holy shit! What if they have to start putting fucking warning labels on entire curtains?
This sounds like the 12 Days of Christmas song.
Yeah. Let's stick up your ass.
Uh,
1 tequila shot, 2 golf balls, a dildo and a letter opener.
Everything in the bathroom sink. All right.
Coming soon.
So our next story, the Shape of Water director, Guillermo del Toro, recently spoke with The Hollywood Reporter about some of the strangest and most supernatural experiences of his life.
This is going to be great.
In addition to 2 encounters with ghosts, he describes that he had a very vivid encounter with a UFO. And he said, while he was a young man, and he said it looked like crap.
That's fucking awesome. It's a fucking trash UFO.
He said, "You sound like a complete lunatic, but I saw a UFO. I didn't want to see a UFO," says Del Toro. "It was horribly designed." He described buying a 6-pack, which he insists he did not drink, with a friend, and then the pair drove out to go look at the stars on a side of an isolated freeway near Guadalajara. As they sat alone in the darkness, they saw a light on the horizon moving super fast, and they honked at it and flashed their lights. It went from 1,000 meters away to much closer in less than a second. Although Del Toro described it as the scariest moment of his life, the director of Pan's Labyrinth and Pacific Rim couldn't help but note, but how visually unimpressed and hackneyed hackneyed? I don't know how you... Hackneyed. Yeah. Hackneyed the spacecraft was. As he and his friend were fleeing for their lives. So basically, aliens are real, but their spaceships look like garbage. According to Guillermo del Toro.
So they mentioned not drinking some beer.
Right.
When did they take the LSD?
Yeah, right. Here's my thing. That easily could have been an aircraft, right?
Right. I mean, and that wouldn't be a very impressive UFO.
It wasn't even round.
It's like, this UFO looks
like a
like a
triangle.
747. What the fuck?
It's just like...
Like,
just like any kind of biplane.
How unoriginal. Ryan, go ahead.
Who are these guys to judge? I mean, like, where's their spacecraft?
That's fair too, right?
That's true.
I didn't see you do anything, Guillermo.
Yeah, they're just like, this spaceship, it sucks. Looks like garbage. It's like, well, make your own, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm wondering how bad the delay is on our stream. People are talking about hackneyed now. I said that a while ago.
I mean, it looks fine to me.
Yeah.
I'm watching our stream live. I got it up, and we're solid.
I'm watching it. Well, they're talking about redneck aliens.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
They might be back in like 30 seconds.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So our next story, I'm titling "We Might Have to Sell the Kids."
Again. God, we just made new ones.
Mary Horomansky's bill was more than the combined national debts of Hungary and South Africa. She went online earlier this month to check her electric bill.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And her bill was set at $284 billion.
Seems fair.
That's quite a fucking electric bill. Jeebus.
Dude, it's because of Comcast. It's net neutrality. Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
Right. So, an amount of greater than the national debts of Hungary and South Africa combined. She said, "My eyes popped out of my head."
No, they didn't. She's lying.
Or I guess just about popped out of my head. I fucked that
was...
up. We had to put up Christmas lights, or we had put up Christmas lights and wondered if we had put them up wrong. No, whatever this is, you are not the cause of it, lady.
Yeah, exactly. That is definitely a calculation error.
If you tried, you could not rack a bill of $284 billion.
Seriously.
So
Believe me, we know Bitcoin miners. Like,
I saw this story yesterday, and I looked at it, and I guess it just had a bunch of zeros added to the end of it. Like her bill was $280 some, and I
Right.
don't know what bug would cause that.
Yeah, just some like
yeah, I don't know either.
some like float translate error or something like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get just that many zeros added to it, and then yeah.
her minimum
It's just
payment for
somebody
December.
trying to get off fucking work for Christmas break, and he just leaned on the fucking numpad. He said, fuck it, send it out anyway.
They're manually generating each of these invoices.
Yeah.
Her minimum payment for December was a measly $28,156. And for some reason, they hadn't turned off her electricity.
That bill has to be like the cost of all the energy generated.
Right.
Like
So the lady freaked out, right? And called her son instead of the fucking power company.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then her son contacted them. They confirmed it was an error. And the company says, I can't recall ever seeing a bill for $1 billion. We appreciate the customer's willingness to reach out to us about the mistake. And then said that the bill caused her to ask her son for a different Christmas present this year. She told him, I want a heart monitor.
That's kind of
This poor old lady
What's
with a $284 billion electricity bill is just all, my retirement funds, no, they're gonna take my Medicare.
I'm actually amazed that she freaked out. Like, I think if any of us saw a bill like that, we'd be like, okay,
Right.
Like, somebody made a mistake and it wasn't me.
Yeah, I'd be all like, woohoo, I'm gonna be a meme. Like,
yeah, like I can post this
Right.
on Reddit and I'll get so many upvotes.
All right. Just want to get high, man. Is the name of this next
I don't
story.
like where this is going.
Yeah, you
I don't
shouldn't.
like what I'm seeing in the background.
I know, this sounds like people
I'm
melting
not-
their lungs.
Nashville, Tennessee. A Lawrence County man was arrested after terrorizing a family and causing tremendous harm to himself while being under the influence of a dangerous drug. So this drug is called Wasp. And it's bug spray and meth.
Do what?
Fucking turbocharge! So this guy smoking something called Wasp, which is a mixture of meth and bug spray, on Monday night around 7 p.m. on Gimlet Road. Deputies responded to a call about a naked man inside a house. Investigators said
Where was this? Florida?
Tennessee.
Okay.
And then where to go? He broke into the home, sat at the family dinner table, and cut his own throat in front of 4 children and a mother.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
This is not funny anymore. This is-
Exactly. Well, he's fucking high as fuck on meth and bug spray. It wasn't going to be funny in the beginning. Except me.
I don't think
you
the
know?
bug spray had anything to do with this. This is all the meth.
The man walks in. The family is all there, minding their own business. He's stripped naked. He says the dog is looking at him. He grabs a knife and cuts his own throat. Goes upstairs and jumps out a window. After busting his head on the glass of the front door, and then he takes off running.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, don't smoke Wasp, kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
McGraw failed this man.
Right, dude. This is...
Where was Dare when he was growing up?
Yeah.
Apparently the guy was fine. The drug is worse than bath salts and causes
the guy
psychotic
that cut
episodes.
his-
Yeah.
The guy that cut his throat and jumped out a window. It's fine.
The Hollis didn't want to talk to News 2 in jail, but the deputy spoke to him. He said he couldn't remember any of the stuff he did.
It's fair.
All right. Sting operation. Rio de Janeiro. Brazilian police are looking for criminals, ended up becoming the targets of a sting themselves when they found a weird box in the forest.
Oh no.
Guess what happens when they open the box?
It was a white box.
Bee! On Friday,
Sting.
they found a box, the state police force said in a statement on Saturday. On opening it, they encountered a swarm of bees and were attacked. 7 officers required hospitalization, 2 of them being quickly released, and the statement said, of the 5 still in the hospital, 1 was in intensive care. So,
Did they not
Holy shit.
Did they not see the bees? Like, was this
apparently
not a beehive? Was it a
No,
trap? Like, did somebody just put a box of bees?
I'm assuming it's a beehive and that they just fucked up, but it could have been an elaborate bee trap. And that it's just like this box that says drugs across the box.
Yeah, it's drugs.
It's actually bees.
Poorly
It
written.
says drugs on it.
Yeah. With a Z on there, and
They got us again with the
bees.
fake drug box.
Yeah, this is
God
like
damn
this-
it. They're like, we'll get you, Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
I think
flight.
this is worth trying. Like, this is, you just put a box full of bees in the middle of nowhere and then just call the police.
Just put it underneath an overpass with a bunch of wires coming out of it, and they'll think it's a bomb.
Right.
And they'll get the
They'll blow it.
bomb spot, and it'll just be bees.
they'll like blow it up and it's just a bunch of bee bodies. Like, just,
And all the people will be like, but all the bees.
Yeah,
The police
exactly.
are killing bees.
Goddamn police killing bees. All right. This one.
so
This
where
one.
am
cat.
I laughed a lot about this this video.
You're gonna
That
be on the
guy
internet.
looks motivated right
How's it
there.
going? Welcome to the internet.
They said welcome to the internet. I thought it was the cat at first. I'm like, is the cat on the back of my chair again? And no, it was the girlfriend.
All right, so I'm calling this one motivation. A beauty salon in eastern China tried to motivate its employees by getting them to smack each other in the face at the company's anniversary celebration.
What the fuck? Why?
About a dozen women can be seen kneeling in pairs on stage, taking turns slapping each other. The event in Nanchang, capital of Jiangxi province, was held to celebrate the 14th anniversary of the Zhanghuan beauty salon, Kaijing magazine reported. A worker was quoted as saying, the slapping exercise was meant to strengthen team bonds. Several Chinese companies have made the news in recent years, adopting controversial practices in the name of building teamwork. And long story short, I have a video.
Awesome.
Is this some cultural thing that it's like okay to do?
I mean, I think it's okay anyway, right?
I mean, like,
Yeah,
I'm,
but it's not just a little
What?
smack. They're fucking whapping the shit out of each other.
They're fucking
Yeah,
each other
like-
up, dude.
man, their faces are red too.
Whap, 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 whap.
Why are they all dressed the same?
Because they all work at the same place. This is just a little clip that loops a couple of times, but
I'm googling this, and I guess like slapping workshops are a thing. Like it's like a team building exercise. It's like controversial in Australia or something.
Yeah, because it's fucking stupid.
sign me the fuck up. All right, as soon as we form our country, Skeptalk fucking Slapfest 2018.
Yeah.
All right, so that video is excellent, and you'll be able to.
Wait, what's up with that red circle in the bottom left of this other video?
It is quite
Is
possibly
that a ghost?
11 scariest things caught by drones.
Oh, this sounds promising.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be like copywritten or kill us or anything like that.
okay.
So.
Yeah.
We'd be off the rails if we went and checked
Yeah.
Not to mention, watching things caught by drones probably isn't a great thing to watch.
All right. So this story is about a man who was helping his roommate quit smoking.
Okay.
Having people.
Or else.
Yeah, exactly. Having people smoking around can be an unpleasant experience for some non-smokers. But how far would someone go to make it stop? Most people would consider asking smokers to stop politely, but then there are always those who take things too far. A man from Moscow, you know this is going to be good,
Oh yeah, dope.
was so
Cuts his balls off. Or something.
was so furious about his roommate's cigarettes leaving an odor in the flat that he actually chopped off the other man's penis.
What the fuck?
What?
I was fucking. What the fuck? I was joking.
Yeah, but
Why?
that's the story.
Like, what? Is there a reason?
What
Do
a
you get the guy's
fucking
reasoning?
lunatic.
So that's not the only thing he cut off. The mutilated remains of
okay.
Edward Azalov were found by neighbors, leading police to believe that he was attacked by a love rival. But soon his 45-year-old flatmate confessed to the killing after he went berserk during one of the arguments they had over smoking. The mechanic's arms and legs were severed, and his penis was lying on top of a blood-soaked pillow. The accused has been charged with murder and faces trial.
Yeah, that's probably good.
I don't know. Cancer's no joke.
Right.
There's no-
Exactly. Are they going to charge the corpse with attempted murder?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Maybe it was like flavored cigarettes or something. That stuff's over the line.
Dude, you gotta be pretty fucking mad to put somebody else's dick in your hand and chop it off.
Yeah, and then carry it and
Like,
go put it on a
holy
pillow.
Shit. Yeah, especially in a country where they execute guys for touching another man's
Yeah.
dick. Jesus Christ. Is that him?
No.
I don't like where this is going.
All right, so what is your guy, Jason? What's your immediate thoughts about this guy? Is this a hero or a villain?
He's a YouTube social justice warrior.
All right, Ryan, what do you think? Hero or villain?
So both.
I think he's like the guy's. It's an Antifa person, and he like plays hockey, so he just has that laying around.
All right. Self-proclaimed pedophile hunter who has led SA police to at least 2 alleged sex predators in the past week has himself been charged with criminal offenses related to the sting operations. So this guy is a 42-year-old man who came to public attention through online videos of him performing citizen's arrest on 2 child sex offenders. 2 alleged, important for me to say that, alleged child sex offenders.
Yeah.
Was on Wednesday questioned by the police before being charged with 4 offenses. The man is now facing charges of aggravated assault, 2 counts of using a carriage service to menace, harass, or cause offense, and 1 count of publishing the identity of a person charged with a sexual offense. The online campaigner posted 2 videos of 2 impromptu stings on alleged pedophiles who agreed to meet with him after he posted a profile on an internet site pretending to be a teenage boy. He did not conceal the identity of the men who targeted him in the videos, and state law bans the publication of the identity of people being charged with a sexual offense until they are either pled guilty or committed to stand trial.
Did he like try to get the police involved at all? Like,
So he would catfish pedos, right?
Yeah.
yeah, which is good.
Then citizens
Yeah.
arrest
The
them.
police do that too.
Right.
Yeah.
He'd citizens arrest them,
Yeah.
give them to the
The
police.
citizens arrest. Yeah.
But then
Sorry.
he would take the video of this whole thing and just publish it.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
why he's in trouble, right?
Yeah.
The arresting, that's not. The police aren't going to care for that too much. But if you record yourself doing it,
Yeah.
now they just have an airtight case against you.
They all. Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, like, they don't want vigilantes doing this kind of
No,
shit
not at
because
all.
Right.
it might drive these fucking lunatics into even more vicious fucking circles.
He stresses that he did not mete out
good
his
for
own
him.
type of punishment, and stresses that he wanted police to conduct their own investigations.
But he just didn't help them do that, or
The father of one said he father of one. I don't know. Oh, okay. The father of one. This guy.
Yeah.
Said he embarked on the sting because he had been abused as a teenager and wanted to expose sex offenders. However, police raised concern about videos being posted online and the risk the risk these may further create to all parties involved. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Like if
I agree with that.
Yeah.
If somebody thinks that somebody's a pedophile, it just happens to be just a weirdo, and then somebody's dad finds out and thinks that something happened and totally nothing happened just because dude fucking likes to go lick windowsills or something, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not to mention, like, if you got some guy catfishing these people and it's like obvious and well known and starts going viral and shit, you might have these fucking pedophiles going to these meetups armed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yep.
that's fucking that's the last thing that we need. So if I'm gonna like make a video to this guy, I'd specifically say, dude, just Dexter their ass. Don't fucking tell anybody. Have a blog post. You know what I mean? Keep the blog going. You don't need to do anything else. Don't show your
learn how to
face.
use the dark web. Just start fucking
Yeah.
hiding your shit. Tore your tracks.
Then there's the case of like, I think what Jason was getting at. What if you wanted to catfish that guy? Like, this guy is doing it, but the police haven't stopped him.
Yep.
And then they catfish him and just beat him down in like a park somewhere.
So like a pedophile supervillain.
God, that is not what we fucking need.
Because when you start having superheroes, then you start getting people who breed supervillains.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Here,
Leto,
you must
come at me.
He must face down the diddler. God damn it! I don't like that in my head.
Is this one of the guys
anymore.
that he caught?
No. So this guy, a Utah man who donned body armor and brandished a battle axe, was shot Christmas morning after threatening to detonate explosives and attack police officers.
Jesus.
So in armor with a battle axe. And
I think I just saw this movie. It's called Bright on Netflix.
no spoilers.
It's the intro.
I want to see that.
Do they have a picture of him with the battle axe and the armor?
No, they only have the posterized picture. Iron County, which is the best name for the best place for this guy to live in. Deputies and a SWAT team were reportedly dispatched to a home after receiving a call late Sunday about a man threatening to harm himself in the house where children were present. Authorities attempted to negotiate with Wilkin after he allegedly threatened them and neighboring residents with explosives, which forced authorities to evacuate the surrounding areas as a precaution. No explosives were found during a search of the home. Two officers tried to subdue Wilkin with stun guns after he allegedly threatened to hurt them with what he reportedly referred to as a battle axe. Police shot him once in the chest, and that was the end. He surrendered. But he had a battle axe and body armor and lives in Iron County.
Iron County, really?
Yeah.
He had to do it then.
Pretty much.
It's not his fault.
I mean, that's the way of the people of Iron County.
Yeah.
If you're gonna like brag about having explosives, like you're gonna blow them up, and then you don't blow them up,
yeah, that just
you
kind
don't
of
have any. That's always
makes
always
you
a
a bitch.
disappointment.
Yeah, then you're just fucking Kim Jong-un.
So
Yeah, exactly.
last couple episodes, we covered a lot on porch pirates, right?
Yeah.
So porch pirates
No shit.
ain't got shit.
They're like the lowest people.
On these
They're
guys.
like right there with pedophiles.
Yep.
Extraordinära incidenter kräver extraordinära insatser. Att man i
I've seen this
hastigheter
video,
över
it's
80
amazing.
km i
Yeah,
timmen
dude.
från
This
motorhuven
isn't
på en
fucking
personbil
80
klättrar upp på en
kilometers an
trailer
hour.
och där stjäl gods. Det är
This
spektakulärt.
truck
they're
is
stealing
moving.
it from out of the back of the truck.
Vi hade ett par incidenter
Yeah.
där man stulit högvärdigt gods
Wasn't
som
there a
inte
Fast
riktigt
and
kunde
Furious
förklara.
movie about this?
Yeah, pretty much. This is
Då
Fast and
började
Furious
misstänkas att
versus
själva stölden kunde
FedEx.
ske under transport. Så att vi specialbyggde
Wait, what?
Yeah,
kameror
dude.
för att
You'll
kunna
see, you'll
dokumentera
see.
vad som faktiskt händer på trailern under färd.
So they put cameras in the back of these because stuff started going missing. They have no idea why it started going missing.
På bilderna i realtid. Och vi kunde bevisa att gärningsmännen var uppe på trailern i drygt 80 km i timmen för att leta efter elektronik.
What?
Med någon
Yeah, dude, you can see the car back there.
klipper de av både plomb och hänglås.
It's like weaving.
He's got that car like underneath the FedEx
har valt
truck.
den här brottsplatsen med omsorg för att hitta en plats som för dem är lugn och trygg att arbeta i. Lastbilen och släpet kan bara framföras 80 km i timmen på den här sträckan. Det är väldigt mycket raksträcka, det är mörkt, det är...
And they could just cut all that stuff loose and like let it fall in the truck.
So they're rolling up on
They
this
didn't
truck.
even make it out with anything.
Yeah, they didn't find anything that they were looking for. They're looking for high
What
value.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Vi kontaktade polis och i det här fallet så hade polisen mycket goda möjligheter att hjälpa oss. Och när chauffören stannade så satt ju de här två gärningsmännen på trailern bara och väntade på att bli utdragna ut av polisen och därefter gripna. Då kändes det riktigt bra att faktiskt ha tagit en internationell kriminell liga.
But so they found this stretch of highway, right? That it's just completely straight for fucking really long time. Nothing in the way, very low traffic. And they just wait until fucking like package delivery truck is going down in the middle of the night. Then they sneak up behind it with their lights out, right? And sneak up underneath the fucking truck, and somebody gets up there with fucking bolt cutters and cuts the lock. And then they get in and they Fast and Furious a couple of fucking pieces of electronics and then bail.
Yeah.
But jumping
They're
out
like,
onto
yeah,
the
we
car.
got a DVD player.
I'm with Grizzly
Totally
on
worth
this.
it
This is
in
pretty
case they
good. Yeah.
break.
Yeah. Give them
This
points
is pretty
for creative. Yeah.
At that point, it's like, dude, just go rob a liquor store or some shit. Holy fuck.
I bet it's more like the liquor store is more dangerous. They might actually have a gun or a shotgun behind the counter.
I
Right.
mean, when it's closed, you know what I mean? Like,
All right.
but yeah, I mean, probably a much lower chance of succeeding.
Other than like falling off at like 80 miles an hour.
Yeah. Or the semi truck needing to brake for any fucking reason
Yeah.
at all.
Like a
There's like a deer runs
oh
across
yeah, I
the
was
road.
gonna
or
say,
something.
just fucking like a cat or something.
Just decapitates the driver.
Right. All right. So everybody's favorite section, be the change.
Fuck yeah.
So as always, we're gonna cover
What you got for
our own thing here. We're not there yet. We're still at 33. Everybody's
1/3 of the way to find out what happens if we get to 100.
right. Exactly.
Set the bar lower.
apparently, this is hard.
Possible.
All right. So here's what we've found today. Nope. Apparently that's the old one. Did this reset the fucking... Yeah, it totally reset all of them. I've got them here. Let me fix it real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know why it reset all of them. Oh, I had the fucking bunch of shit crash. So I'll just fix it real quick. Entertain the guests.
Well, hello.
All right, here's one.
I have cats like walking back and forth across my desk.
Nice. So, Enet, let's talk Bitcoin. What do you
Okay.
think's gonna happen?
My prediction is it's gonna fall down to like 10K, but I don't know. I don't actually know. Like, we'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
I feel I think I agree with you. I mean,
You don't
I
think we're gonna have a
absolutely agree with
burst?
you in the long term. What's
It-
that?
We're
It
gonna have-
burst.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
burst. It came down. It burst somewhat. It came down from 20, or 20K,
Yeah.
and went down to like 12. Was that right, Pants?
Went down as
Isn't
far
it-
as 12, and it's at like almost 16 now, I think.
Yeah, and it's just bouncing around like 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, which might be the market just correcting itself.
Yeah, if it can't get, if it doesn't start going up again though, like this is not the
Yeah.
people. The reason it spiked was people coming in and going, hey, we want to make a quick buck.
Yep.
And so if it just starts going sideways for very long, people are gonna just start dumping it because they're not getting the return that they expect.
Yeah. So
Like it's not no one. I don't think anybody aside from the holders or hodlers or however they want it pronounced. Aside from them, I don't
Hodlers.
think anybody's actually trying to think this is a long-term thing.
Yeah, so I posted this story from TechCrunch last week, day before Christmas Eve. And essentially this iced tea company, this is fucking hilarious. And this is when
Yeah,
I have friends of mine that are fucking Bitcoin religious fanatics, and talking to them about it, like they can't listen to anybody criticize any part of it.
Nope.
And I'm always like, a lot of people they point to the amount of money invested in it as if like that gives it validity. And I'm like, it does not give it validity just because people are investing in it. People are trying to make money right now. It's normal. Now, a really good example of this is this iced tea company in Long Island changed its name to Long Blockchain.
Dude, they made
They got a shitload of money.
Their fucking their stock prices exploded.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? Like, that's a clear example of like people don't understand the technology. They don't understand the business behind it. They are looking to make a quick buck. The reality of the situation is that it's a very niche product for cryptocurrencies. At least Bitcoin is. I haven't read into all the other cryptos. I've read into a couple. Ethereum and shit like that are really like different products with a cryptocurrency as a reward for mining.
Right.
And I think they're trying to be more like a traditional currency, although Ethereum's got some extra like sticks and features that they're trying to push.
Yeah, exactly.
Contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
Anyway,
did you get it fixed?
I did. I got it all fixed.
Okay,
so,
cool. More on Bitcoin later.
Our next fucking petition here is to change the name of the Anteater to Ants Eater. They eat multiple ants, not just one.
I get behind that.
Yeah.
It's real important.
Cole's de sac.
Cole's de sac.
What?
That's what Dragon Daughter said.
All right. So if everybody signs this petition, we can get it past 6. But they're petitioning PETA. I would really like to see PETA get a letter or something like that about changing the name of the Anteater. Waste their fucking time.
Signed. You're welcome, Anteaters.
Right. You will finally become scientifically correct.
Exactly.
I called it. The cats are they're fighting.
Oh, nice.
On the chair.
Cat battle. All right. So this is a petition to change Shrek's All-Star into the new U.S. national anthem.
That's amazing.
So, I believe that the song All-Star really represents the United States and its people. It's about a man who has to resist the hatred of other people who constantly bring him down. The United States always has to deal with the same difficulties, like they're crunchy, like a Cheeto, aka Donald Trump. Our president, West Coast grooves fit into the American melting pot. As everyone can enjoy the beautiful symphonies of classics such as That Sun, which was featured on Shrek as an opening theme track.
Wasn't that also sung by Guy Fieri?
Yes, and Insane
Fucking
Clown
awesome.
Posse.
Yeah. What's his name? J Too Dope?
I think it's Aggressive Jeff.
It's aggressive. Yeah. Passive aggressive Jeff.
Exactly. We've popped up to 20 viewers. Let's see how many of them we can lose with our nonsense. All right. One.
That's the cats, man.
Yes.
The cats are bringing them in.
All right.
Right?
So this is a petition to stop pizza dipping. The unnecessary dipping of pizza into ranch dressing is an epidemic sweeping America as it's targeting our children.
No, fuck you. Go back to Russia.
Children in the
Dipping
United
sauce.
States have been brainwashed to believe that pizza requires some type of dipping sauce, and by dipping their pizza in ranch dressing, somehow the flavor is enhanced. No self-respecting New Yorker can allow this to continue happening. I need your help to make pizza dipping illegal.
Oh,
No, I refuse to sign this.
Please join me and don't let them dip.
I don't even dip. I pour it on my pizza if
Do
I
you
need to.
do you even dip, bro?
Very rarely I add ranch to pizza, but every once in a while it does taste pretty good.
All
oh,
right.
that's gross, Jason.
Fuck
You're
you with
gross.
people putting sauce on whatever the fuck they want. That's what sauce is for. This is America. We're founded on sauce.
Jason, next thing you're gonna say is that anchovies are okay.
No, I'll never say that. Don't you?
So where do you draw
don't
the
you say
line? Like,
it. Anchovies.
you just draw it at anchovies.
Yep.
Anything but anchovies. Is
Any
fine.
fish does not belong on pizza. No fucking seafood. Everything else is okay. I don't care if it's cream based.
All right. So here's a petition to stop Olivia from putting cottage cheese on a bagel. My dear friend
Okay.
Olivia wants to put cottage cheese on a bagel, and I'm pretty sure that's against the law. That is the...
Okay, just because how cute that was, I'll sign it. As long as it's only stopping Olivia.
Right.
Okay.
Because you want to go put cottage cheese on a bagel?
Yeah, I fucking do it all the time. I love it.
Flight says that the ranch issue was clearly a more serious issue than originally thought.
God fucking damn right it is. It's America. We need our freedoms.
Right.
I'm okay with changing names of things. We're telling Olivia to stop being a communist. Putting cottage cheese belongs next to fruit on the plate of a breakfast. But you're luckily in America, so we'll allow it if your name's not Olivia.
All right, so this is our last status report on the war on Christmas for 2017.
Goddamn.
We won't be back probably into the war on Christmas until usually November of 2018. So
You think that, but
right,
Republicans are a thing, so
that's true.
could happen anytime.
Just July Christmas issues.
Yep.
All right. So this story is fucking called The Naughty List. So, oh my god, are you kidding me? All right, hold on. I gotta grab the story from my notes here because when fucking PowerPoint crashed the last time, it like undid all of my notes at one point.
Oh, shitty.
So
on that previous frame, is that Ron Swanson?
What? Where? I love Swanson.
Honestly,
the guy
no.
in the bottom center
This is
and maybe even the middle guy in the top three. He's like there twice.
Could be.
Apparently, everyone in World War I looks like fucking Ron Swanson. I mean, that's not
That's
too far.
fair.
So,
Yeah.
okay, I got this story here. I just pulled it up. So, Indiana mom accused mall
Real?
Santa of
100% real.
God damn it!
Can I keep
There's
it?
a
course.
fucking ad, and it doesn't
What?
have a button.
What is that?
Granddad.
There's an ad. You fucking piece
Fuck
of
you,
shit.
ad.
This
Like
is
the
gonna get us
worst-
flagged.
I know, we're gonna
Yeah.
get flagged.
It's the worst
No.
kind of ad. They like don't have a fucking pause button. There we go. I muted it. So, Indiana mom accuses mall Santa of spanking her son. Santa is now threatening to sue. Here's the button. There you go.
Wait, he spanked her son and now he wants to sue her for that?
So, I think it's very possible that she's full of shit.
Ah,
Because there's quotations around the word spanked all over this article.
Yeah. gotcha.
It started after with a mother serious claim on Facebook to call the police. The Santa Claus at College Mall in Bloomington, Indiana, spanked her 5-year-old son who has autism. Damn vaccines. It ended in an uproar in the community, and Santa is threatening a lawsuit. Mother Jessica Chandler called the police on Monday, alleging that the Santa had assaulted her son. She followed it up with a post on the mall's Facebook page. The Santa at the college mall in Bloomington took it upon himself to spank my son because he thought he wasn't following directions, she alleged in a now-deleted post. Screenshots were saved, though, very quickly. Jeremy
so she's full of shit.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Fuck that lady.
An attorney hired by the Santa told Time that his client was a longtime fixture in the mall and began getting threats after the allegations surfaced, forcing him to leave his job for the rest of the season. She fucking chased Santa out of the mall.
That's so fucked up.
Right. I don't really think Miss Chandler understands what she's done. He's absolutely devastated, said the attorney. He said that his client, whose name was not released by police, did not spank the child, and added that his client is a real bearded Santa that could have his career destroyed by the allegations. That's some fucking work, dude.
Yeah.
Like you gotta bleach your beard and shit. Otherwise, like if you start to get white beard, like super white beard, you gotta keep your shit together, or you start getting like old man colors, right? Like food that colors your fucking beard and shit. That means that he's a non-smoker. He's got a bunch of other shit going on for him. He like doesn't eat food that has too much keratin or whatever in it.
Yeah, it sounds like you did a lot of research for this.
Well, dude, I'm trying to.
Udo's really worried.
I'm gonna become.
He's really worried about it.
I'm gonna become a Santa when I'm fucking older, dude.
I mean, that's fair, right?
Right? Like, I mean,
yeah.
Look at this shit.
Like, what else are you gonna do?
That's a Santa.
If you can have a beard like that, you have to be a Santa.
Right?
Like, I can't pull that off. I've tried. It just gets scraggly and it look. I don't know. It just doesn't look all.
But yeah, I was thinking,
yeah.
just to be this old man who like just is Santa all the time. That's how I make my living.
Yeah. No, that's tight.
All right.
I think like if I tried to do that, like every time I've tried to grow the beard out, I just look like a crazy axe murderer.
So,
I can't pull off the fucking.
Some false allegations came out after Santa. That's that story. All right.
Fuck that lady.
I can't even grow a beard like you have, Jason. It just turns into this spotty red, like just yeah. So
yeah, I got that issue.
You're lucky.
I don't have hair like right here, and there's like little areas where it doesn't grow.
Right.
I fucking hate it.
So this story is a story from China. It is a fuck everyone who's happy on Christmas demonstration.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I could get behind that.
So these guys marched around like this for hours on Christmas.
Why do they make their lives fucking miserable? It doesn't. It's not gonna do anything. Nobody gives a fuck.
Apparently they did.
I support their message.
Their life.
So, like, what are they saying? Like,
so this
Heil Hitler.
Right. So this story was specifically about, or this protest was, it was called like the League of Unhappy, or League of Unhappy People Without a Couple, or something like that was the translation, right?
That
like
is the saddest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, so these are people who don't have anybody around to make them happy during the holidays, so they were like, fuck Christmas and everyone else. And like, it was actually like, it was literally like a war on Christmas. Like, they were protesting to get Christmas banned so they wouldn't have to see unhappy stuff anymore.
Look at this asshole in the center of the picture. You caught a cold, dumbass. Go back inside.
this is what you do if you never want to have a girlfriend. Like, if you're unhappy that you don't have someone in your life.
What, you either do
going
this
up on
or
this video is not how you solve that problem.
Yeah,
I do want you guys to take a look.
Take
a look at the number of females in this crowd. It's surprisingly high.
Really? I thought two.
Well, we can include them in on this too.
I'm thinking Purple Shoes is female, based on the head shape. Yeah. And then on that side, there's one, maybe, either that or it's a very feminine guy.
So basically, there's 15 fucking idiots marching in the street of. You said it was in China.
Taint Slap those said those are traps, bro, and I'm all like, it's about the answer to half these dudes' problems, right?
True.
They got a
They do have a
samurai in the
samurai
back. Yeah. But a bunch of police and shit had to go work on Christmas because these guys are assholes.
So
essentially, it's ruined like 5 people's fucking Christmas.
Right.
does half the group have colds? Like they all have masks.
Yeah, they
covering
do.
their face.
Yep. Because they're stupid and probably don't wash their hands either.
These are just really gross people.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you
That's
think
just
they
how I
don't
feel about it.
have a girlfriend?
Yeah. You probably
Alright.
got your loved one sick and they fucking died because of you.
Jesus.
That a little harsh. That would have been a little harsh.
It's common in Asia, yeah. Duh. But it doesn't mean we can't be insensitive.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. These motherfuckers are being insensitive to most of the world right now. Fuck them. I don't give a flying fuck.
Protect against the pollution, yeah, it's fucking super nasty over there.
Yeah. All 15 of them can fucking die from the pollution for all
But I do like to think it's because they don't like the smell of their fellow neckbeards.
Yeah, exactly. I also don't understand, like, why are you protesting on the day of Christmas, right? Like,
'Cause people are
literally nobody's gonna give a shit.
Because those dirty
Nobody's
assholes
paying
are being
attention.
fun. They're having a good time. Bastards.
Yeah. They're like, you didn't invite us because we're clearly the kind of people you shouldn't invite.
That's
All
gonna
right.
get you invited to a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
So, I got a couple of questions for the group and the chat to talk about.
Awesome.
And we're going to go through those before we move into our main event because we're just at the point of main event time. So
Fucking awesome.
and we got guys on the podcast, so I've got a special one that's just dudes. All right, so this, not all of these are like gross or anything too. They're just stuff.
That's good.
Like,
You're like, what would you stick up your pee hole?
right, exactly. All right, who's the better cook, your grandmother or your mother? Jason.
Definitely my mom, I'd say. I think.
Ryan.
Probably my mother. I don't think either of them are gonna see this, so yeah, I'll double down and go with it.
Oh, I'll find him. I'm gonna have to say that as many times as my mom has tried to recreate it, she's never been able to perfectly recreate my grandmother's chicken and gravy stuff, and I think it's grandma. So and I don't think she'd be mad either. I don't think my mom would probably be like, yeah, duh, like
Right.
It's because Grandma loves you more, Udo. She gets it right.
Taint slaps the grandmother 100%.
Nice.
I don't think. Okay, here's a question for everybody. Do you think Taint Slap's grandmother would be mad if she was referred to as Taint Slap's grandmother?
Taint Slap's the only person in Taint Slap's family that I know.
Right.
So I don't know if the rest of his family is as crass as he is.
Right. If you're
So
just
I'm gonna
walk up there and be like,
Probably laugh about
somehow you're randomly able to identify Taint Slap's grandmother. You just walk and be like, hey, you're Taint Slap's grandmother. And she'd be like,
it. Yeah.
which one of my children is now Taint Slap?
If he was like that, she'd probably deck me. Or hit me
Slap.
with her purse.
Taint slap doesn't happen in a vacuum, so I bet his family are all like him.
Right?
Taint Slap says, I'm going to have to think about that one long and hard. White says, little Taint Slap running around. All right. Do you think you could survive in the wilderness for a month, Ryan?
Depending on what what do I have?
Right now, everything that you've got in your pockets, you land in the wilderness.
No, I don't even have a knife in my pockets. I'm
Right.
screwed.
Jason.
Depends on where the wilderness is.
Hawaii?
Hawaii? Fuck yeah, I'm golden, dude. No problem.
Because the wilderness lasts for about 11 seconds, and then you walk.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I'm like, I'm in the
Yeah.
one little square foot that's not being looked at by another human.
What if
Yep.
you're like lost in Zuckerberg's like giant, plot of land?
Where Hunger Games takes place.
Yes. Yep.
Then
Where,
it'd be a
where
bit
they
harder.
send all the Facebook employees they want to get rid of.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
do
saw
not have
that
a
movie
Hunger
about
Games.
Zuckerberg.
I am like you, fellow humans.
Yeah, exactly. What was that Facebook movie about Zuckerberg?
And the Social Network is what it's called.
Yeah. So, if I was stuck in the woods with everything I've got right now, I would die, but I would be real mad about it. Right? Like
Yeah.
when I finally can't find good water or something like that, which I'm gonna die of, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna starve before the month is over. I'm gonna be real fucking butthurt about it, but I'm gonna dehydrate and get frozen. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm like, I know so much but I just need a knife or like fucking paracord or something like that, right? So I
would.
die.
Yeah, you might be able to make it a month without food, but it's so cold out there right now. Even without a jacket, you're probably screwed.
Tate Slap, what do you think? You're just gonna pick pineapples and coconuts off the ground?
I'll fucking eat cane spiders and snakes, dude. I'm from Hawaii, bro. I know that shit. It's covered in chickens now too, because all the cockfighting became illegal. So all the chickens are just the roosters are just running around.
You just let them
Taking over
loose
the
when they
island.
weren't worth feeding anymore.
Yeah. Also, that Facebook movie's Ex Machina, that one about Zuckerberg and his fucking android.
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that was actually about Zuckerberg.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about
Okay.
the one that's really about Zuckerberg,
That was a decent movie.
where he's got his fuck bots.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What piece of clothing or accessory can someone wear that immediately makes you think that you have a bad opinion of that person, Jason?
Wait, say that one more time.
What piece of clothing or accessory can someone wear that immediately makes you have a bad opinion of that person?
Oh shit, hemp anything?
Hemp?
Oh yeah, if I
Gotcha.
see one of those hemp fucking necklaces with like an alien encased in glass, you know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh, I just want to punch you in the fucking face or like forget to hit the brakes in my vehicle.
Corrective glasses.
Yeah, fuck you, Taint.
Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker.
He's right though.
He is true.
Yeah, we all suck.
Correct.
All right, Ryan. Same question.
Why will they have 15 people watching?
I don't quite understand. So something I wear or something?
No, something
they
someone
wear?
else wears. If you walk up to someone and they're wearing this object, you go, "Oh, fuck that dude." Like Jason says, if you walk up and you see somebody wearing a hemp necklace, then that dude sucks.
Just a wife beater.
Wife beaters,
Just a wife
fair.
beater. Yeah.
fanny pack.
You hate people with fanny
Well,
packs?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
what if the guy?
What?
You
love
hate
Jurassic
garage
Park,
sailors?
though.
Like you don't like garage sales? What's the deal there? dude?
Right.
You don't like going on vacation and being the
Yeah.
whitest person around?
Being the
Exactly.
obvious American.
Yeah.
I'm all something's wrong with this guy. We are not going to agree on something fundamental.
Dude, what about like short shorts and fucking knee-high socks?
Dude, dad wear?
Dad wear, dude, with like the lotion on the nose.
I get along with those guys great. If they got a fanny
I'm
pack,
always
though,
have fanny
fuck that
packs.
one.
What's that?
I'm with the clown baron. Clown makeup.
Emma Damara
Clown
says
makeup.
leopard
Yeah,
print
yeah,
anything.
What
Yeah,
about a
that's
leopard
fair.
print thong? I wouldn't necessarily hate that person.
Taint Slap says that's his standard hiking attire, friendo.
True.
All right. One more question. which is that's a dumb one. Screw that one.
Fuck that question. You have like 1,000 of them. Give us like 2 or 3 more. These are funny.
All right. So if you were challenged to a duel, what weapon would you choose, Ryan?
A gun. Some kind of gun.
just
It doesn't have to be a gun.
sniper rifles at noon.
Yeah.
And we have to be 10 paces apart. It's going to be super hard.
And no scopes. Scope
Yeah,
only.
exactly.
No.
I recently actually had a mutual friend of ours, family member, get mad when I trolled him, and he actually challenged me to a duel with single-shot pistols.
Really?
So I'm gonna go single-shot pistol. Yeah.
Really?
Dude, he was like, he was trashing on one of our friends, and I was just like, "Oh look, Patrick, you." Sorry, I said his name. I was like, hey. I was like, "Look, man, you just triggered a snowflake." And the guy
Right.
was like, clearly a fucking Trump supporter, and got real mad. I said that.
And he challenged you to a
He
duel.
challenged me- Yep.
Wait, that's like somehow
single-shot pistols.
like that's somehow gonna make it all better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I told him to enjoy his muzzle loader.
If there's a chance that I'm going out, I want to make sure the other guy goes out with me. So I'm saying fucking the nuclear football.
Nice.
We'll play
There you
chicken.
go.
We'll play chicken.
I say just drone strike it, right?
Ah.
You both get drones. Sorry. I like your answer.
All right. So one more question. Let me see here. We had some pretty good answers in the chat too. I want to make sure we cover those.
Yeah.
We had where the fuck is Gnarls? He's so lazy. Apparently if you scroll just a little bit, you go through the roof. Star Trek phasers. Shotguns and sniper rifles, stiletto heels. Stiletto heels. Drink.
Little hills of
Drink.
Um
Agreed.
All right, so one more question. Like I said, let me find them here real quick. We've got... If you had to replace your hands with objects already in your house, what would you replace your hands with? We'll start with Jason.
GM, great question.
Yeah. It's pretty
Okay,
good.
my left hand would definitely be tongs,
Okay.
and then my right hand would be like a bottle opener. I feel like that's all I'd need.
All right, Ryan, what do you think?
A dildo and a fleshlight. Gotta cover both bases.
Yeah!
Jesus.
I'm probably going to say Battle Axe and Warhammer, because I've got,
Nice.
if I'm losing my hands, I'm going out swinging.
How would you eat food?
Fucking the Battle Axe has a fucking spike on the other side, dude.
You
Fucking...
could kind of like scoop it up, shovel it. Just make
That's
it
true.
careful. Cut
Yeah,
yourself.
you'd have to fill up your fleshlight and then just kind of like jiggle
Lick
it
it
into
out.
your mouth.
Yeah. All right. There's dinosaur pickup sticks. Oh, stiletto
What
heels
are
was their
those?
tire. I'm assuming they're pickup sticks with little dinosaurs on the end.
Oh no, he means those like little arm grabbers with the like Tyrannosaurus head. Oops, I hit
Oh,
my
okay,
foot.
okay. Those are yeah.
Like little
Yeah, that's a
Tyrannosaurus
great
heads.
idea.
Yeah.
That way you can get your newspaper without bending down.
Right.
And you still get a newspaper delivered. I don't know. What year is this? 1992?
Could you imagine typing with those? You're just like little dinosaur heads. You're just trying to type.
Okay,
Yep.
so the answer to one of the last questions, Taint Slap said, if it's a legit duel, I'd probably go with those frat spanking paddles and assless chaps.
Oh fuck. Dude, that's the worst way to go out. That would be terrible.
Nerds, 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 nerds. All right, time to move on to the main event. True facts. We're going to be talking about Hollow Earth today. Change the image from the masked Grinch ass. Yeah, got it. We're on the last thing that we were looking at with the buttholes who fucking hate fucking fun.
Oh, yeah.
Right? How would I wipe my ass? Difficultly. I would use my newfound axe and hammer to craft an ass wiping post, and then put that in the bedroom, in the bathroom, and then just like a bear. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right, so we're gonna be taking a look at the truth
facts
of fucking the Hollow Earth, and how we are that you globetards who think that the planet is solid.
You fucking globetards.
Skull Island, yeah. I saw quite a bit about Skull Island and how that was a movie trying to break open the truth. But, so here's the theory. The Earth is hollow. Inside there's a bunch of really cool stuff, including another sun and possibly a moon. And Antarctica is literally just a hole. And the reason we've never seen the hole or nobody goes up there is because lots of reasons, and we'll find out. We're gonna have a returning a returning favorite here today.
Oh,
Yes.
this guy.
Yeah, it's time.
So wait, so it's shaped like a vase or something?
Well, so the
Like,
planet's an orb, but it's just got a hole in the top, so that people can get into the hollow area. But it's real cold, so
Okay.
nobody fucks around with it.
And like the people that went to like the North Pole,
Government
they
shills.
like didn't. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Wonder
check.
from my car down in the parking lot. So, yeah, Hollow Earth theory. What is that all about? So, before we get into too much detail about the Hollow Earth theory,
I feel like he makes these videos for us.
Yeah, like he's watching. Which one of you are Sage?
Right. So
Is it you, Zod?
I sent him a message too, by the way. He just hasn't returned to me. He hasn't replied to me.
Dude, we gotta hit him up more.
I think this guy is angry that he could never be a mall Santa with that beard. Like,
I feel your pain, Sage.
I'll just tell you kind of where all this ends. There's a giant city under Mount Shasta, and it's full of all kinds
Whoa,
of
he's
like
super,
Nordic
like,
spiritual
stoked about that.
beings attuned to other interdimensional. It goes deep. This rabbit hole goes deep. It goes deep as the Hollow Earth. So, I wouldn't believe
see
any
how,
of
like,
this stuff.
stoked he
I would
got?
think he was just
Yeah.
hippies having a good time, had a little bit too much peyote, except for a thing called the Admiral Byrd Diary, or the Byrd Diary. Why do birds have diaries? No, this was a man, Admiral Byrd.
He made the joke.
Actually,
He made the
What
joke.
are you talking about?
There's a book, right,
This is
called the
high as shit.
Admiral Byrd Diary, right? And
Yeah.
it's fucking looks like it's written with fucking crayons, but fucking
Nice.
it was like written before the Bible or something like that, and a bunch of other shit that they keep talking about. But
Which was definitely written with crayon.
right.
I'm looking up the secret lost diary of Admiral Byrd and the Phantom of the Poles. I assume this is what we're talking about.
Yeah, it seems about
And
right.
the description is in all caps. Like, I'm immediately gonna like buy this. I'm like, I believe it. Just put it in all caps.
That's called truth serum.
Naval
Cruise
officer
control for truth.
and explorer. And I believe he was the first one to fly across the North Pole. And so
his
on one
sleigh.
of his explorations, according to this diary that surfaced after his death, by the way, that cannot be authenticated. And so we
That
just
does
are
not
guessing and
provide
hoping that
credence
Can't be.
to whatever it is you're doing. It can't be authenticated. According to this study, the scientific study that can't be verified. Sorry, I'm laughing at my own evidence.
So
that's good.
how does he not know, or how does he know that there's also not a hole at the South Pole, and that the whole planet's like a torus and not like it's not even hollow? Like,
well,
it can't be hollow.
Right. Well,
Like, how does he know? Like, how does he know that it's only hollow at the top? Did Admiral Byrd also go to the South Pole? Like, fly over it, too?
well, most of the evidence I saw was that the South Pole has the hole in it because the Antarctica is actually just a giant hole.
Oh, Antarctica. Okay, but
Yeah.
okay, so then the question now flipped. Like, what about the North Pole?
Right.
Like,
It's because we can easily
North-
go there.
Yeah.
so it's easily disproven, so the hole's
Yeah.
gotta be on the area that's hard. I got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Because, like,
Admiral Byrd.
you can see it from Alaska if you're, what's her name?
Yeah.
Like Russia. Cal, what the fuck
Or
was
is it
that
just
lady's?
a work of fiction?
Fucking
with
Palin.
a name
Palin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Palin.
But the story's kind of cool.
Nayland
Apparently,
Palin.
according to the diary, Admiral
Did you guys ever go look? Did you guys ever, like, when you found out that there was a porn star who looked exactly like Palin? Did you guys ever go look?
Oh,
I did.
I didn't even know that
Yeah.
was a thing.
I did very quickly. I was like, yo, really?
I did as well and was like, hey, no, shit does look like Sarah Palin.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. The show, the porns were called Nayland Palin. It was
That's
amazing.
fucking amazing, actually.
Did you guys look up that porn that Ted Cruz? Like,
Dude, no.
No. I don't think it had
Oh.
Ted Cruz, but there was
Okay.
that whole tweet where he liked some porn video.
Right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
On
I
his
didn't
Twitter?
check it out, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like his assistant fucking liked it or some shit. God.
Clown Baron says he went and looked.
Byrd
Nice.
is flying
The Nayland
across
Palin
the,
crew.
Dude,
North
weird.
Pole. And suddenly
Zodiac
he
killer
sees
porn.
a giant hole in the ice, and he kind of flies a little closer, and it looks like he can start to see green stuff or like vegetation where there shouldn't be any in the ice. And before long, he starts to
Oh,
realize
this is that journal,
something
right?
has taken
Right,
control
yeah.
of his craft,
Yeah.
and he has no longer flying the aircraft. And as he goes on into this little hole in the earth, then suddenly he realizes that there are all these prehistoric animals and dinosaurs.
This is important to pause this for. We now have the name of that porn actor. It is now Corey Chase. That is yeah.
So
Gotcha.
here's what I'm finding interesting. I'm reading the description of this book on Amazon,
Excellent.
and he's pretty much just reciting the description. I don't think he's actually read this book.
He's all,
That's fucking amazing.
according to this listing for this book on Amazon, which I now
Yeah,
100% believe as canon true.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, it's just he's hitting the high points, like from top to bottom of this description.
All right, so we'll take a minute. We'll discuss what we've learned so far. So Sage Wanderer says that the planet is hollow because he read an Amazon Amazon review once, and
So amazing.
I just decided to put a little background image here for our discussion.
I love this image.
Yeah,
Jones.
how does this work with the flat Earth people?
So there are combination theories that the Earth is both flat and concave, and some other shit.
There's fans. They made fanfic of the two theories.
Right?
Yeah.
They shipped it. Like,
When I
Gotta
think
be a
this like
Rule 34 on flat Earth. I'm gonna go check it out.
and flat Earth also I think goes into play with hollow Earth goes into play with like cube Earth.
yep.
The cube Earthers think that it's hollow.
Right. So, one question that's asked a lot is, but why don't modern aircraft fly to the edge of the opening? And I've got an answer for you guys. So, this is because there is all kinds of magnetic distortion near the opening because of the magnetic lines that force of force that pass through the inner rim of the donut opening. So as the aircraft approaching the opening, their instruments of navigation typically go haywire, and at this point is it assumed that the aircraft is basically over the pole. With the navigational instruments haywire, how is anyone going to know exactly where they are? And why would why would any pilot stick around to find out? So essentially, I guess, whenever anybody gets to the edge, they're just all like, well, I hit the pole, I better turn 100% around.
Yeah.
Or they fly straight, but instead of going straight, they're just like, let's go in some weird crescent motion.
Correct.
So how does that work with like GPS now?
What do you mean? GPS doesn't work at the North Pole
Pretty sure it does.
or South Pole. Bullshit, dude. They would know.
They would know.
And then like magnetic north isn't anywhere near the...
Ask yourself this. How could a satellite see it if it's hollow?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go look at the North Pole. No, actually, you know what? I believe this guy now. Because if you go and look at Google, you can't go above a certain like latitude and a certain longitude. Like you cannot actually look at it.
Right. And it's
Well,
because
if you
Google's
ever
hiding.
actually look at a globe, like if you take the physical globe, you'll notice that strategically placed, there is a rod that goes through the bottom or the top, sometimes both poles.
I can confirm I've seen this.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
They're hiding something.
Exactly. All right, so I've got some more. This is conspiracy theorists who think the Earth is hollow.
Nuts.
It's got a really nice intro here from the news channel.
Pretty professional looking. I like.
Conspiracy theorists who
So
think
they
the
could
Earth
use
is
hideout
hollow.
Oh,
video
man.
instead.
Growing
He's
community
anonymous?
believes superior alien humans, Vikings and Nazis live in paradise in the center. A group of
Vikings, Nazis, and
conspiracy
superior
theorists
humans.
believe the Earth is
And
hollow,
Nazis.
and that superior alien humans, Vikings and Nazis live inside. Instead of thinking that the world is flat, they are convinced that it actually contains a paradise at its core that resembles the Garden of Eden.
Taint Slap, the answer to that question is 1,000 joints. We covered it earlier in the episode.
Yeah.
The Hollow Earthers
Specifically
even believe
1,000.
UFOs are sent from the globe's
Or
interior by
1,000
guardians of
foot
the planet
long
to spy on
joint.
the human race and avert a potential
True, which we
nuclear
covered
war.
last episode.
Author Rodney Clough is spearheading
Or
the bizarre
any amount of
movement, which he claims has
marijuana
thousands of followers
directly
after a
shoved into
boom
your
in numbers.
pee-hole.
He is so
So,
confident
yeah,
in
I
his
think
theory
that
that he
hole is-
organized a voyage.
Pee hole.
The Earth has a bunch of people stuck in its rectum.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yep.
Earth's pee hole, guys. Come on.
To the Hollow Earth in 2007 via an opening in the North Pole. Although the pound 15,000 per head expedition was cancelled, Clough is convinced that an inner paradise with it.
All right, so take a
Fix
look
that,
at
you
this.
asshole.
So it is
this-
a Taurus.
Right. Yeah, I guess.
It shows a hole on both sides.
Correct. It does. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, so it's a fucking donut. Donut Earth. But, so, this image is fucking everywhere in the Hollow Earth stuff. And it looks like it's drawn in crayon. Like, I'm not even joking. This is the magic markers and some fucking LSD shit. Is what they've got right here. It's got squids. It's got forests in the air. It's got flying saucers. There's a spot marked out for, this is where spaceships go, right? Like,
I like how there's land of advanced races. Like,
Saucer
it doesn't seem
to
like the
this.
Nazis made this.
This is amazing.
right. So,
Where do the Nazis live?
uh,
I don't see them on there.
yeah, me either.
That's got to be the land of the advanced races.
Even the Hollow Earth people are covering stuff up. This rabbit hole goes really deep, just like Sage Wanderer said.
Its own solar system exists. They believe the same about the moon and other planets. The conspiracy theorists believe there is another portal in the poles and one in the Himalayas, leading to a land that is home to immortal escaped Nazis from World War II and the lost
Immortal
Viking
escaped
colonies.
Nazis.
Clough told The Sun.
And
"I
the
don't
lost
know how
Viking
the flat
colonies.
earthers can
That's
be
where
so
the Vikings
confused.
are from.
They are obviously wrong. The world is not flat, it's hollow. He continued. They regularly spy on us using
Shots fired.
spacecrafts and flying saucers. They want to keep an eye on us
The
and
great
stop us from
conspiracy
starting
wars
nuclear
begin.
war. The majority of UFOs actually come from inside our planet. In
Look at that.
1811, a Norwegian sailor named Olaf
It does look like a
Jensen
rectum.
claimed he had sailed
Right. All right. So we'll move on from this
It's by
video. 'cause
Canada.
it's-
Canada is
Right. Canada's the
Where
edge
it
of the
starts.
world. All right. So we're going to discuss a little bit about that last video. Does the robot voice make you not remember anything from that video at all?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Pretty much the
I'd like
same
the
thing.
stock photography of that guy.
The guy who's just like talking.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another question that's asked of Hollow Earthers is, what about Arctic explorers? How come no opening has been noticed? The North Pole and the South Pole do not exist. In their place are polar openings that lead to the inner Earth. Anyone en route to a polar opening is eventually stopped by outer Earth guardsmen. This is because of the funnel shape of the opening that would give the illusion to a person traveling across alongside the bowel-like side of having come straight across the neck of the opening. Such a traveler would have experienced exaggerated sledding speeds at the curvature flattened out and angled inwards, and any movement would have given greater northward progress across the top of the world along the inner rim of the angle of the curvature that would have tilted inwards. So magic.
Yeah, I know. Why didn't they just say, like, just pull up a fucking argument already against flat earthers and be like, it's so fucking large, this giant rectum, or whatever the fuck he's trying to call it. It's so wide that, like, you look at the horizon and you can't even tell that it's sloping downward, but it's going down. Like, they could have just said that, but instead they're like, the velocity of the inner sphincter of the
Right.
Earth at the North Pole. It's like, what? Nobody's sledding through an asshole.
Right. So now we all agree
Except
that
the
that
bottle servers.
Yeah.
that question is irrevocably answered. Like, I mean, everything is all good to go. All right. I got a little bit
Wait,
more.
the sun and moon the same size? That has not been answered.
Yeah, like we're skipping
Why
that.
did you can't just fucking
Wait, you can't
say?
tease us.
That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, look. I mean, look. This picture shows.
I mean, it's true.
Hey, I just
How
a
would
few
the moon
nights
block
ago,
out the sun?
I just
It
a few
looks
nights ago
weird.
saw a moon that was bigger than the sun.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Answer
I
that.
see that all the time.
Answer
Like
that.
once a month or something.
Solid earthers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid earthers.
All right.
I would like to see a picture of these outer Earth guardsmen.
Right?
Right. But you
Here's
can't.
my question. If the sun's really a star, how come it doesn't have 5 points?
God damn it.
Or 6, Jason.
Yeah, or 6. If it's a Star of David.
Just depends on whether it's circumcised or not.
From UFOs to ghost and psychic powers, history is riddled with unexplained events. You can turn
Yes.
back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know.
HowStuffWorks.com.
Wait, did they just steal something from How Stuff Works?
Yeah.
No, this is from How Stuff Works.
Oh, it
This
is.
is- wait,
actually. Yeah, I forgot about that.
They've gone full circle to being useful to now just covering like aliens.
Anything.
They've run
Right.
out of stuff to tell us how it works.
I always thought Earth was solid, but is it? Some people don't think so. In fact, hollow Earth theorists think the Earth's surface is only 800 to several thousand miles thick. They believe an entire world exists beneath this surface, illuminated by a small star. This land, they say, is inhabited and can be reached through deep cave systems like Kentucky's Mammoth Cave or the Earth's North and South Poles. Mammoth Cave is the longest cave system in the world, and no one knows how deep it actually goes. If there is a hollow Earth, maybe this is a good place to begin the search. But what about gravity and earthquakes? If the Earth is hollow, how does it generate the gravity necessary to keep objects pinned to the surface?
Well, how?
Yeah, teach us how stuff works.
Yeah.
No, this is a
fuck?
question for you, Jason.
What is
They're
it?
asking us. Magnets.
Magnet.
Fucking magnets.
Some hollow earthers believe the gravitational pull of the inner star or the crust of Earth itself is sufficient to maintain surface life. Thousands of people across the globe believe Earth is a hollow sphere inhabited by an alien civilization.
There are dozens of us.
Literally dozens. But anyway, this video is definitely gonna get us copywritten. But so
Okay.
I'm just gonna move on a little bit. So
All right.
so we've discussed that even such popular internet fucking like fucking establishments as How Stuff Made, we'll talk about or how stuff works. We'll talk about Hollow Earth. So that's a key point for you guys to know.
The constellations have changed in thousands of years. I'm confused.
Yeah,
They have.
they fucking change all
We
the
have
time.
documented evidence of this.
I typed in Hollow Earth memes and grabbed the shit that made me fucking chuckle every time.
Why the
we have
fuck is this,
documented evidence that they have.
What's even up with the first fucking picture? It's like a fist shooting through the fucking like solar system.
It's supposed
like-
to be. A
Is there
representation-
7 moons or some shit that orbit Earth?
It's our whole solar system.
It's the whole solar
That's
system.
actually how it does kind of move.
Right.
But
I
the
see.
sun would actually be on its own
Yeah.
potential spiral or arc. It wouldn't be like as straight as that. Maybe.
So
I
the
don't
sun
know.
is a fist.
Yes.
So it is still a fist. It's not a circle. It's like a Mickey Mouse head, really.
I was watching. Have you guys watched Dark? It's on Netflix.
I've not.
It's some German like kind of. It's pretty good. At one point in the show, they were like, "Well, we know that the Earth returns to the exact same spot. Everything in the cosmos returns to the exact same spot every 33 years." And out loud, I'm like, "The universe wouldn't be expanding then, dipshit."
Yeah. Like what?
It
Doesn't even
totally
fucking
just
make
like
sense.
broke immersion right there for me. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, they're Germans and they don't even know basics of like.
Yeah, maybe the
Astrophysics-
exact same
Astrophysics 101.
rotational like reference point, but not the exact same like spot in existence.
No, they said the whole universe returns to the exact same spot every 33 years.
Well, if the Earth is flat and not moving, it makes sense.
True. The universe is hollow, bro.
Universe is hollow.
That's a good show though. They're totally not.
Are
paying
you
me to say
sure?
that.
Because it sounds fucking trashy as fuck.
Oh, it is,
Okay,
but it's still good.
All right,
I feel it.
so here's Grandpa.
Researchers take us on a trip inside the Hollow Earth, and we talking about the research, and it's an hour and 45 minutes long, and it gets into all kinds of different details about comparing it with the scriptures, what the scriptures say, and anyway, it's deep research, and it's something that we need to consider, the Nephilim and the Antichrist and everything. And the
Deep research, is that what he
demonic,
said?
Forces that come out of there that
This guy has like 1,000 videos. So he sits down and you
when
can
I
see
retire,
every time
I'm
you
just gonna troll.
I go look at his fucking channel, right? I'm like, I'm gonna see what he's got for fucking, because he showed up on a Hollow Earth search. I'm like, I'm gonna go look, and what looks like for the first like fucking like half of a page, it's just the guy in the same shirt, right? And like, I'm all like, does he just wear the same shirt for every video? But it's because
Something in a day.
it's because he made like 24 videos a day. They're all like, they're like 50 seconds long, like every single one of them. And then like it's a different shirt at a different day and like 50 fucking more videos. And then just the same thing. And he's got pages upon pages of videos because he's been at this for years.
What?
Interesting.
Jesus.
I'm digging the picture, the preview on the bottom right.
Oh, Most embarrassing on-stage failures by Fact Feed. Dude,
So when anybody's watching his videos, have they determined how many different he owns?
You'd be able to figure out his exact wardrobe.
Yeah, and like, does he follow a certain cycle? Like,
that would be
That
an
would take
interesting.
so long.
I mean,
or does
interesting-
he do what like Mr. Rogers would do, and he'd walk in on the video and like change jackets? And, like,
He's got his Wednesday
sing a
shirt.
song. Yeah.
Anyway, were you guys able to get anything out of what he said?
Something
No.
about Nephilim.
Right.
Fucking
and scripture.
Antichrist research
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, seems about
But he
right.
provides nothing. But
Laser beams don't lie, dude.
Actually, they do, because gravity does bend light.
That's if gravity exists.
yeah, they actually don't believe in gravity.
Right.
Either, so.
That is the part about
Checkmate,
flat Earth.
Ryan.
Flat Earth that bothers me the absolute most. Oh, that's something flat Earth I should mention. We kind of very low key are going to have a really awesome sponsor for at least one episode. So everybody may have seen this guy's work before. If you saw the craze when fidget spinners were running around, he was the dude who made the butt plug fidget spinner.
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious.
So he is like I've been friends with him on Facebook for a long time. We met each other at a weird like post-apocalyptic festival thing, and
Cool.
I let him know that he's opening a new flat Earth merchandise store.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
And I was all like, dude, let me know when that opens. I'll buy some shit. And he just said,
Yeah.
hit me up in the DMs, and I will send you a flat Earth butt plug. So we can do a flat Earth butt plug like unboxing on the channel.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Nice.
great.
Did he give you like an affiliate code, so any sales he gets through the stream you can make money on?
That's a great idea.
I
And
cannot
of course
wait.
put it back into the stream. But
I love the name of
Every
his shop.
flat Earth butt plug spent or bought raises money
He's
for
a
people who go to the ER with stuff stuck up their ass.
it gets donated to like the anal extraction.
his website, just in case anybody wants to go check that stuff out. His name, the website is Glow Fuck Yourself, which is amazing.
That's really fucking amazing.
How was that not taken?
He's got fucking like he's got Ouija board butt plugs. He's got like Jesus Christ fucking Santeria butt plugs and just a bunch of amazing stuff. So
Nice.
all
I'm
right.
looking at this guy's Etsy store. There's some pretty good stuff here.
Oh yeah.
Right, we have a request from chat that you show the chat your kitty cat.
Oh, which one? There's two.
Probably
Probably the one
the one they can
occupying
see.
the other chair.
The one that's been standing on the back of the chair.
Yeah, probably the
One-
one that's got
one-
the throne.
1 second. Okay. There's two.
Oh, kitty cat.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Kit Kat.
Nice.
This guy is named Occam, after the razor.
Excellent.
Hey, Occam. Oh, that's a great fucking name, man.
That's a pretty cool name for a cat. I have to admit.
Yeah.
Super,
His eyes are cool looking.
Yeah.
he's pretty chill. He doesn't really want to be held right now. I sprayed
Yeah.
them earlier. I don't know if you guys noticed.
I can see that.
They've been doing stuff like climbing around, trying to eat some dinner I have on the side of the desk.
Occam's fucking pissed because you just dethroned him and the other cat is replaced.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
It's like, fuck this show.
Yeah. And then this is Moxie.
Moxie's cute. Moxie's cuter than Occam. I like how it goes, huh?
Oh yeah, she doesn't like being picked up.
Yeah.
She was actually a feral. She was feral when we got her.
All right, I got one more message from Grandpa.
Okay. I feel like at some point he's just gonna
This
start
is a
saying the
discussion about-
Jews.
The Hollow Earth. with many top-notch Bible scholars, Steve Quayle and others, that talk about the demonic forces that are underneath our feet, and that's what my understanding is. And anyway, it's a great discussion. It's an hour long. I want you to sit back and relax.
He's giving us
Does he
homework.
link to any of these videos?
Yeah, in his videos, yeah.
Together.
And I'll put a link to him in our
tie in the
description
dots
later
together
when
and
the
come up with what
Twitch
you believe.
finishes
Anyway,
up.
God bless each one of you. Stay safe. Thank you.
I would really like to see the videos on the deep research that he's talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
My fear is that it's when you watch it, it's going to be cutting to him bending over and sticking.
Right.
Just my fear. Like
Just him being weird as fuck.
Well, it's him doing deep research.
Just I don't like the word deep in that conversation anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck is deep research? I don't even understand that term at all.
Wait, why?
Ace Platinum is asking us for favorite soda, and he wants an answer from everybody. I am currently going to have to still say, though I don't really drink it anymore because I'm a fat guy trying to lose weight, but Mountain Dew is always going to be a special place in my heart.
That's fair. How about you, Ryan?
Fago.
Even better.
And
I was gonna
don't
say
know how
Surge because I'm not a
Magnus works,
communist.
So chat can answer that.
Yeah.
They
Mountain
missed an
Dew Coke,
opportunity with this image. They could have made those hollow pills.
Yeah.
True.
The fact that one of them isn't hollow is
Taint Slap, you remind me.
Really?
Never mind, Surge. Surge is the best soda ever. Ever,
Yeah, I
ever,
already
ever.
said Surge.
Oh,
I
didn't-
said Surge because I'm not a communist, and you all ignored me.
But they stopped selling it at all of the stores around me. I'm so pissed.
That's why you should have just bought a shitload of it and
I
hid it in your
did,
garage.
and I drank it all.
I know, right? It's just like it only lasts like a year.
I drank I bought like 4 cases off Amazon when they first re-released them, and then like
Why did they only re-release them like just to tickle our fancy?
Well, because a bunch of assholes just didn't buy them. It's basically
The
what
rest
happened.
of us hoarded them.
Although, like, at the little market near my house, like, when D&D night would come up on Sunday, we would go and annihilate every single one that they had, right? And then
Nice.
we would wait a week and come back and buy them all again, and then you could guarantee they had their whole stock sold every time. But I guess no one else but us on Sunday was buying them.
That sucks.
Yep. Either that or Coke just doesn't understand. All right.
What?
oh man, Taint's got opinions on this.
Pepsi is better than Coke, and Dr. Pepper is better than both of them.
Yeah, that's
Secondly,
fine.
Sierra Mist is better than Sprite and 7-Up. Thirdly, Mountain Dew
disagree
is
with
for
that.
crack babies. Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue.
Well, I
It's
mean,
true.
it depends on how much crack you're talking about. I mean,
So,
come
Jason,
on.
is this the guy you were talking about?
No, he's not the same person.
Oh,
But I would like to have a conversation with him about his guardians.
okay.
I want to know where he gets that like watch that he put on his forehead. Like
Right?
that's a pretty big watch band.
The following is an excerpt from the interview of Billy F. Woodward, a being from the Hollow Earth, posted on YouTube channel called something something. Billy.
Could you give us your name?
Yes, it's Billy Woodard.
Holy fuck, this guy's a trailer park meth addict.
Well, that I was born in Hollow Earth. My mission is to bring forth the content.
This asshole
of
definitely
Edward's
wears a
message
fucking
that was given
hemp
to him
necklace
by
with an
the
alien
Council
encasing
of
glass.
the Hollow Earth,
Fuck
the
this guy.
Orionians,
That's what's in the
Master
orb.
World. The
Yeah,
people
I'm
of
already
Hollow
mad at
Earth
him.
Are your sisters and brothers
What?
that love
Don't
you
fucking
dearly,
talk about my family.
that are very concerned for your welfare, and they're now preparing to come to the surface. The Garthians are already on the surface, and
So this guy is from the
Right.
Hollow Earth.
Yeah, he's basically Skeletor before Skeletor died.
Why couldn't they, the Hollow Earthers, if they're coming, why couldn't they have come, like, I don't know, before November of last year?
Right. Wouldn't you have said someone...
Why
Carbonated
did they
sugar
wait?
deer piss, still Quinn, is actually the name of this guy's mother.
Wouldn't you think they would send someone who doesn't look like a trailer park meth addict?
Yeah.
Why are they like, hey, let's send that creepy weird guy that lives in the hollow trailer up there?
Let's send old Steve. Or, wait,
Yeah, right?
I mean,
what I thought was
Billy.
funny is they cut to a picture of him and I think a sailor's uniform.
Right.
And like, I bet if we looked, that's not the Navy from the Hollow Earth. That's like some other Navy that we know about.
Doing is
It's
to
probably,
clean the
he
atmosphere,
probably
the
didn't
air
serve either.
quality,
Just
cleanse the,
some stolen
pollutions
glory
that are in the
accusations there?
oceans.
Yeah,
Another claim
he's like
is that
stolen
the
valor
Earth is
from
about
the
to go through
fucking
a
Middle
physical
Earth.
change,
Taint Slap
as
says
well
this is
as
the real mayor of
high
Eugene.
dimensional change. Gotha is subterranean city. It is located beneath the landmass known as Tibet.
Those jump
To
cuts,
gain
though.
entrance to this
The landmass
Gotha,
known as Tibet.
you must go through what is termed a waterfall. You go behind it. The capital of Tibet, there's a waterfall. You go
Yeah,
behind
this
the
guy's definitely
waterfall.
from Middle Earth. That's fucking clear.
Yeah, he's describing how they get into the minds of.
Yeah.
Next, he's gonna
He's
be
like,
like,
"Wait
you go
till
to
the
a
light
door
comes."
and you say
Yeah.
it open in Elvish or something.
Yeah.
So
It's like, wait till the light shines on the keyhole.
this guy's actually from Middle Earth. And fucking they were just
Yeah.
all like, are you from Hollow Earth? He misheard and he's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
from Middle Earth. Like,
Yeah, from the middle of Earth. Yeah. Oh, that means Hollow Earth. Great.
it's just a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, right?
This is actually just a guy who's on crack from a trailer park and thinks he's from Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Simple
Middle Earth has come a
enough.
long way in the past several centuries.
Oh man, they gotta no conspiracy theory is complete until you bring in Freemasons.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or 666.
They're involved somehow next to
Right.
the Illuminati.
None of these facts are right. Literally none of them.
You caught on,
And
did you,
can I just
Jason?
say there's no 666 degrees? Oh, 66.6 degrees. Sorry, I missed that decimal. Still, this is fucking insane.
It doesn't tilt at 66.6 degrees.
None of that is correct.
Middle Earth, Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly. Middle Earth, Wisconsin.
Wait, the curvature of 1 square mile, how does that work if it's like a torus shaped? Because they all can't curve
It's
at that
.666
as you get close, like when you get to the edge, right?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know any of the validity of this data. I'm just presenting evidence.
Yeah, okay, so
Okay.
As we learned
I
from
gotcha.
vaccines, you need to do your own research.
Yeah.
not to mention, if you go back,
Okay.
that means you're using feet as a measurement in all of these, which nobody on Earth does, except for USA.
Yeah.
Like, what if
That's
it's in
because of
metric? None of that's correct.
I think that tilt is measured in Celsius. So.
Yeah. What's funny too is the rotation of our planet is slowing down as well. So for them to say it's exactly this thing, even though it's slowing down ever so slightly every year, it's like,
Right. Exactly. Eventually, this
I
ain't
would-
gonna
I
be
would like-
right. But
I'd
by
like to
that
know where
time,
on the internet they're getting these facts.
well, I typed in Hollow Earth memes. So.
The Russians, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, Russians.
Well, that is the end of my presentation for today.
Dude, great presentation, man.
So, now that we have covered all of the evidence on Hollow Earth, Jason, are you a true believer? Or are you going to go back to your globetard solid ways?
I'm not a globetard, okay? I'm a Globe believer, and the Globetrot's very offensive. I think Legolas almost convinced me, but I'm still gonna stick with Hollow Earth is not real.
All right.
Or was
Ryan.
he Elrond? He's definitely Elrond.
He was Elrond,
He's way
yeah.
too old. Yeah.
Ryan, where do you think the most likely place that we will find our next entrance to the Hollow Earth is?
Well, I think wherever Atlantis.
Okay.
Gotta find Atlantis, and it'll be right on top.
The correct answer is behind the other button on Matt Lauer's desk. So.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna
The
do
one
something.
that-
We're gonna do something a
go.
little fun here today. Something we've never done before. Besides the fact that after this call, we're gonna go hang out in the Discord, see how people are feeling today. But I was thinking, why don't we go raid somebody?
Like
So-
raid another
Yeah,
podcast.
it's a thing called like a raid, right? Where we take all of our viewers and we just go dump into somebody else's podcast. And let's go look on the talk shows and find someone with no viewers and then just crush his channel.
Populate it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking super down with that.
All right, so I'm seeing there's a podcast called Apparative and Friends. I don't know what that is. Let's take a look here. Look, we can all take a look.
I like how there's 15 viewers at like Twit TV, which I think is Leo Laporte's
Yeah.
thing. Like, it's got
Oh,
as many
this
as we have.
It's just a bunch of people talking in their Discord.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that seems fun. All right, let's find a different one.
No.
Yeah,
that's actually a really bad idea. Cause
Oh, dude,
they
we're
could easily
number
just say
2.
stuff to get you
We're
paid.
number 2 on talk shows right now.
Nice.
That's badass. All right, so there's
That
an
is
Xmas
badass.
Day charity talk show. Oh, it's a vodcast. Fuck, I was gonna say there's a puppet, and it's a puppet made of fucking like a sock and a pumpkin. I was pretty excited about it, but that's not a thing now. Is it not live?
We're just getting a black screen.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I didn't want anybody to have to run around and look at what's going on. This is a vodcast.
What's that? They just stream a video there today?
Yeah, that's just playing back an
Oh,
old
that's
episode. Live now. What's this guy right here? This
Rocket
is
League.
Some guy playing Rocket
What are we-
League. That's not a talk show.
Yeah.
We're going to the talk shows and we're going to ask them questions, important questions. Personal top 10 game of the year. Is this guy saying
What
stuff?
the fuck? Every one of those games suck except for Nier Automata and Wolfenstein 2.
All right.
Was not,
Let's get this guy.
It's not trying
Let's
to
do it.
All right.
It was good.
So he's
Except if you
Let's
bet
all
the
tell
game
him
on
Call
its
of Duty's the best
it
game.
was good at what it tried to be. It was just not trying to be something that people wanted it to be.
all right.
I don't think I
Here we
played
go.
any one of these
Cop
games.
out here. Ultima cop.
Wait, how do we stream this though?
Co-winners.
We don't. Our stream ends when we go raid. So we go drop down into the
Damn.
Discord and anybody who wants to talk to us. But we're gonna go see what's up at
Unfortunately,
his.
this is
Is raiding legal?
Yeah, you type / raid and it's a thing
I
that
mean,
they.
it's for Twitch. Like, will Twitch get mad at us?
No,
No.
they give us a button to do it.
There needs like.
What?
they need to
Yeah,
be
you just type in / raid and it takes all your people there.
I'm joining.
I might be
It's
able to
right.
get away
Common.
with like
We got 15 raiders.
I'm new to
not,
Twitch.
not for the number 1 slot.
Oh yeah, I should mute this,
Yeah.
too. This guy's about to not know what's going on.
Reason I'm
No. Let's fucking change his mind about some of these fucking shit game decisions.
We
Right.
should
Yeah.
talk to him about deep research.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sirenemic. Sirenemic.
I think that I've got to end the stream or whatever, and that'll make us go raid or whatever. So, oh no,
Okay.
Also,
here it
counting
went.
down.
I think we went.
We did go.
Yep.
Skeptalk Live rating with a party of 15.
That's excellent.
Excellent. All right, so let's see what this guy has to say. But all right, I'm gonna stop the stream because nobody else is watching our channel anymore. So, see you guys in the Discord.
Okay.